Good evening, I'm Larry Smith.
And I'm Megan Mannering. A Scott County High School teacher and coach is on leave and will not return for the next school year following a state investigation into allegations of sexual harassment involving 2 students.
Documents obtained from an open records request by LEX 18 reveal that the teacher and coach is former University of Kentucky basketball star and member of the 1992 Unforgettables team, Sean Woods. LEX 18's Annie Brown spent all day looking over those documents and spoke with the parents of one of the students. It's tonight's LEX 18 Investigates.
It was sexual in nature and something I would, even as an adult, I don't think I would be comfortable having a conversation with that context.
Tasha Williamson says her daughter, a junior enrolled at Scott County High School last fall, experienced inappropriate one-on-one conversations with boys basketball coach Sean Woods, who's also a Jobs for America's Graduates or JAG teacher at the school. She says her daughter and another student both experienced similar conversations with Woods, and that both situations were so disturbing, the students requested to transfer to another school. And while Williamson says she immediately went to the school with her concerns, she feels like they were not thorough enough with the investigation or forthcoming with her about their findings.
There was an internal investigation that felt more like an interrogation to my daughter a couple times, I think. We were interviewed multiple times by the school district, told the same things over and over again, and ultimately they told me that their findings, it was unsubstantiated.
Documents obtained via open records request by LEX 18 show a more complex picture. While one claim against Woods, which is redacted in the documents, was found to be unsubstantiated, a second claim of unprofessional conduct was partially substantiated, something Williamson says the school didn't inform her of.
I didn't have the entire picture, I guess, of what actually occurred during those interviews when they interviewed other students.
According to documents from the school's internal investigation, multiple students claim Woods would, quote, talk with us about parties. One student detailed that class conversations would include, quote, what we were doing, and that could consist of things like parties, drinking, and we might mention if we had sex, end quote. And that Woods would sometimes jump in on the conversation, but would give students advice like not drinking and driving. Other student interviews detail that Woods' JAG class had a, quote, mixed vibe where class conversations would drift to loose talk of student life and party talk during informal conversations between students, with some students near Woods' table or desk, and that Coach Woods has boundary issues. At least one staff member also came forward with concerns that Woods' class was, quote, ineffective and undisciplined.
It would just kind of be swept under the rug. And angry, shocked and angry, really. I just truly could not believe that in 2026 that this is how it's being handled.
And following the school's self-report to the Cabinet for Health and Family Services, Williamson shared with us a letter dated March 17th that she received from Child Protective Services, which substantiates allegations against Woods of child abuse or neglect. Another similar letter from Child Protective Services, shared with us by parent Samantha Eddington, details substantiation of child abuse or neglect in her student's situation as well. A statement from Scott County Schools to LEX 18 on Tuesday confirms that an employee at Scott County High School has been, quote, placed on leave pending resolution of proceedings, including any appeals with the Kentucky State Agency. The employee will not be returning for the 2026-2027 school year, end quote. The statement also says the district took steps to ensure student safety, like notifying all appropriate state agencies, local law enforcement, and that a thorough, comprehensive investigative review was conducted internally, which concluded December 4th.
I just hope that going forward, the school systems across the nation, not just in Scott County, not just Kentucky, take these things seriously, because if they don't, then they're teaching these children that speaking up doesn't matter and they don't care, and you just accept it and move on. And I think that if anything's going to change, people have to start pushing back on that.
Annie Brown, LEX 18 News.
We've reached out to Sean Woods for comment and have not heard back yet. In a statement, the representative from the Cabinet for Health and Family Services says, quote, Team Kentucky is committed to protecting the health and well-being of everyone across the Commonwealth and treats any allegation of abuse with the highest level of seriousness and urgency, end quote. The statement goes on to say state law prohibits the Cabinet from disclosing reports of child abuse or neglect.